Hello everyone, T-Rexatron here, and we are back with another part of Super Mario Sunshine. And as you noticed, it's starting to get brighter over here in Delfino Plaza with a solid 76 degrees. But temperature doesn't depend on how much the sun is out, of course, because you still have humidity. Anyway, we're going over here, and we're gonna unlock this new world as soon as we clean up this mess. But obviously you know what to do here, because this is the third time in a row you're doing this. Well, technically fifth, because you're counting these things, including the one in the Sunshine Airstrip and, the Yakko Hills. Anyway, I'm also going to let you know, I think I might just do commentary only for the playthroughs I do only for regular shines, and secret shines I am not going to do commentary for. It'll be a win-win. But we won't have to worry for now, because we're going to go into this next world here as soon as this guy is gone and this toad is clean. Now you want to spray over here into this lighthouse. I think it's a lighthouse. And you go into the next world, Gelato Beach. And we'll go into Dune Bud Sandcastle Secret. Now, out of all the worlds, I'd say this one will be my second favorite. I'm not really much of a beach guy because I don't really know how to swim. But that doesn't mean that I don't enjoy a view of the beach, or the fact that, it's kind of relaxing and exotic. And I bumped into a sandcastle and got flinged up. And we also have our flat stolen here. You know the drill. So anyway, I'd say, for me, I think beaches, they aren't really my style, but I also like them a little bit. And also this secret stage here, it has to be one of the far least hardest ones you can ever go into. But why couldn't we actually get like one of these in Bianco Hills first, instead of a spinning cube? Why couldn't we get that? And speaking of cubes, I gotta watch out for the sand, cause one false move like that, you could have instantly died. Luckily the sand is holding. Anyway, I'll probably let you also know about a couple of things I was planning to do later on, and what I was doing in the weekend. But first, let's grab us the shine and let's end this level. And wouldn't you know it, we unlocked another world just for collecting at least 21 shines. But you know the drill, I gotta go into this world first, so I'm gonna ignore that toad running around, but doesn't mean that's not important. So here we are, going into Mirror Madness, Tilt, Slam, Bam. Now, I'd say this one has to be pretty smooth. Let's see. Alert, alert, just look at the top of the tower. Some weird thing has curled up in the tower to take a nap. This could endanger the legendary sandbird egg. Yeah, that was a tongue twister for me. And if you're gonna do this, you gotta do this just right. And what I mean by that, I mean you gotta make sure you get this done as quickly as possible. Not because I don't think this is gonna take forever, but it's just kind of annoying if you don't know what you're doing. So you're gonna wall jump up here, and you're gonna hit over to one of these solar panels. And these things, I don't know what their names are, but you can say that they don't have a weakness. What you want to do first is lean them over to the edge so you can do a ground pound on the solar panel until they're all gone, and then after that you'll be able to get this.
Mario.
Yep, so just gotta do 2 more, and I was lucky to get rid of the one with the three enemies. But you know, I don't really care. But it's kind of tricky here, because you gotta climb up this slippery slope of a hill and make sure you don't fall off. Or at the very least, you gotta make sure you... Yeah, it gets annoying, because that's the problem with this level. They don't add platforms for you to jump on, unlike this one. But that's only a lucky ledge grab there. Now spray these guys to the edge or something. Ground pound. That's another one gone. And that makes 2.
Mario.
This one's not as hard as you think, actually. Oh my god. As I was saying, this one is not as hard as it looks because you only got one to deal with, but if I had just gotten onto that thing, you know. I know this ain't gonna help much, but I just need to get some health up. Anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much the sequence to this level. So ground pound, and it's over. You know what I find really strange is the fact that that wiggler on the ceiling thing, it just discombobulated just from being shined with light. Which is stupid because you just jump on their heads and boom, they discombobulate. But not before turning angry. Which reminds me, that'll be what the next episode will have. You're gonna fight an angry wiggler. As soon as this thing takes me in from jumping here. Thank you. So now we're going into Wiggler Ahoy, full steam ahead. And as you can see, someone here is just angry because they didn't get to take their nap. So there's only one way to defeat this guy. Just gotta position yourself just right and to spray one of these sandcastles. It'll knock him over. And you can ground pound on any section of his belly, more specifically the one where the arrow points to. But after that he gets even more angry and the music speeds up for some reason. So you're gonna want to make sure you beat him to the next area here. So that's gonna be what it takes to get rid of this guy. Not so annoying, but not so easy either. Now get to the end here, because that's what the last one will be. Okay, I gotta work on this angle here because this camera is killing me. Okay, there we go. Now I hope I can make it before he gets back up. And there you have it. The Wiggler is down and he's turned into sand this time, which is creepier. Because he wasn't made out of paint, but he was made out of sand. Anyway, grab your shine and you'll go into the next section. And don't worry, because the next section here you'll be expecting. Back again and going back in again.
Here we go.
Now you are wondering when I said expecting, because you're actually gonna give birth to the sandbird. That's right, the eggs hatch, which means the little sandbird is, well, not so little anymore. Now what you want to go up in here for is you'll find a way through. And you'll just jump on this trampoline up there or something, if you have enough water to get through. Then go into this little hole here. And it'll reminisce you with a little nostalgia from that one level from Super Mario 64.
Mario.
So what you gotta do here is be careful, because the sandbird here, it is not lopsided. So you just gotta balance correctly and make sure you use your flood every now and again. And if I were you, I would recommend going up to the tail or the neck of him. He can flap his wings really fast, which means that you'll have to go onto his neck when he turns or, you know, slides his body like that. He'll turn 90 degrees counterclockwise, I believe. Yeah, so you want to hang on to that part of his neck. Everything else, you should be able to make it through. And you'll have to wait until you reach the top of the tower, because that's where the last red coin will be. So while we're waiting, I will tell you a little short story that I did do this weekend with, well, my mom for Mother's Day. This wasn't really much of a plan we had. We just kind of had a little bit of a celebration, but that's only for the grievance that she had when my grandmother, her mother, died about 2 or 3 years ago. I would respect her decision to do so, as well as she respects mine for, you know, having the tenacity to throw her something special for Mother's Day. Although it wasn't really much, I just got her like a little bit of a cake with some tacos. And it was kind of a little awkward as well, because I planned a little card for her, but the thing is, I had everyone sign it to know how much they love her. The only person who didn't sign it was me. And the irony is that I really didn't think that I was going to put money in the card, only because if I had put money in there, I wouldn't know whether or not she would notice that it was from me instead of anyone else. But let's talk to this guy. I am second Bientissimo, and now we shall race to that flag. It is a race to the finish flag, and only one can triumph. By the way, the current record is 35 seconds. Are you at the ready? Yep. Also, I kind of lost my train of thought from telling that story. Sorry about that. I didn't even notice. But, yeah. Pianissimo the second, actually, that's what his name is. Shouldn't be that hard to race through as long as you get your flood. And when you belly slide with the water, it's a lot faster that way. Just gotta make sure that you get to the flag in under record time. Phew, ooh, ha, you're pretty good. You have grown ever so slightly in my esteem, slightly. We will meet again, and goodbye. It's kinda hard to read dialogue when you're pressing A really fast. I apologize, by the way. Can't seem to get my act together. Now we're almost done with this world, though I will have to let you guys know that this next one, I believe it will be the red coin challenge again. I don't want to do any commentary for that one, because one, I'm starting to get thirsty and my voice is starting to crack a little bit. And two, there's not really much to talk about in this section. So yeah, you get the idea. Okay, I'm back, and sorry about that low effort, but you get the idea. Next one will be Shadow Mario again, and then after that, it'll be the worst episode ever that you can ever play in this game. So once again, you'll see Shadow Mario here minding his own business. Just gotta make sure you gotta spray him fast as possible. And it looks like he can do the belly flop now as well. And also do the spin jumps. Shouldn't be a problem as long as you got time on your side. Dang it, this ain't over. But it is. Unfortunately. Because now we have to deal with one more episode in this level. Or world. And if you haven't guessed it, here it is. The Watermelon Festival, the worst ever Mario Sunshine episode. Now, I would like to let you all know that there is a way that you can go through this world without having the urge to, be so upset. Especially with those guys flinging you up and dealing damage to you. The blue ones don't do damage, but the red ones do. Which is stupid because you wouldn't ever have found any kind of way to avoid those, let alone spraying them with water. But the thing is, when you're trying to look for the biggest watermelon here, that's the watermelon you're trying to aim for. But it's impossible because, you know what, the slippery slope here, and trying to get it down from this whole area without it busting. Not to mention the glitches that can happen over in time when you try to get it up this hill here. I mean, one minute you're trying to get it over there, next minute it's on the other side of that pole that I just passed. So, this might be the short way, but it's the hard way. And the other side was the easy way, but the long way. And boy, I did not like this, because this watermelon will just slope down here, hit that guy, and then it'll go boom, and just pop out a coin. Worst part is, I keep getting hit, and there's nothing I can do except for stomping on these guys and getting my health back with these coins, because that seems logical, except I want to keep ground pounding on that guy for making me lose my watermelon. So there's no other way around it except for doing those easy steps, and when I mean easy, it's hard. So unless you actually have a plan here, I recommend you will have to be very slowly and gently trying to slope that watermelon down. And the irony is, I don't even like watermelons because I don't eat watermelon, even at my uncle's barbecue during the summer. So this might take a while. I don't want to go overboard with my conversation here. And I'm also going to try to avoid being aggressive and angry just because I keep losing this thing. So I'll come back as soon as I get to the dock with this thing. Okay, I'm back, and I'm glad I'm back, because this is the most important part. These Beyonce girls just hula dancing and minding their own business, not even gonna give me a hand. Make sure this watermelon doesn't go into the water, because it's both stupid and ironic that it can bust in the water. But you also want to grab some water so we can push it towards the blender. Just be very careful. And when I mean careful, I do not mean the opposite of careful that you would obviously get from Patrick. Like, just trying to be careful while taking care of a cat. Next thing you know, he puts a cat into the paper shredder. So you're almost done here. Just angle this watermelon through. We're almost there. Okay, we're good. Oh, now that's a big old watermelon. I don't even need to get a caliber for this one. You win. Yeah, that's right, I win. I'll tell you truthfully, that was really much of a pain, even though I only went through that 2 times, or 3 times, but you get the idea. Anyway, we're almost gonna end off here. I just wanted to let you know that, yeah, I'm not really gonna go into the weekend as much, but I'll let you know in the next part, in the next world, that is. So, yeah, don't be afraid to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.